quarantine with the very, very lovely Verity White. How are you, Verity?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
There?
It's a bad panda.
Bad panda?
Yeah.
It looks like an S&M panda.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mum got him for me.
Oh, interesting. Right. Okay. Well, you know, this isn't going to be a regular interview because, you know, I've interviewed you before and at a lovely cafe where you had a lovely cocktail and I was driving, so I didn't drink anything. I think I gave you a lift home as well. Well, back to the station anyway. So, yes, so I definitely was not drinking that night. And I thought, because you have become a very dear friend of mine, we will have a girly slumber party because that's something that we just don't get to do these days. I mean, apart from the fact we're not teenagers anymore, shall we say?
Well, you know, it does. I don't think there's an age limit on slumber parties, to be honest with
you. Maybe
sure
you're right.
On them.
Yeah, well, we are in lockdown though, so it's a virtual slumber party. You're in your bedroom, as you would expect.
In my fluffy pajamas.
Yes.
You know,
let's see your pajamas. Is that cow print? No.
It's like a fluffy leopard print fleece thing.
Yes.
You know, as is standard. I am a massive fan of leopard print, as you know. So.
Yeah, well, I've got fleece as well, but it's just.
Yours is like a million. I knew this. I knew.
Oh yeah, it's got ears. This one.
Look, it's like a million times more glamorous than mine. I knew. It was...
Oh, actually, it has got leopard print. It's got some kind of cat print down it. Yeah, just kind of like embossed into it. So you can't really see. I will need to congratulate you because you've just released a brand new song called "Strange Times."
I have.
It's very lovely. And I've got to say, I adore the video, and I want to know. Is that your pussy in the video?
Yeah, it really is. It really is up front and center. Yeah, it's my pussy just getting all over the place. Getting smashed, actually.
Sorry?
It's getting smashed.
It's getting He is, isn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
And I know you've just been interviewed by BBC Radio Gloucester. Did they ask you about your pussy?
No, sadly not. I mean, sad times, really strange times. I'm surprised that didn't come up in conversation.
Yeah, you see, I dare to go where others fear to tread. That's the thing.
A lot of people
especially when I've been drinking gin. So, Verity, this whole gin thing was your idea. Yes, cheers. This was your idea because I'm not a gin drinker. And you know, the only thing I really know about gin is that prostitutes used to wear it as perfume many years ago, apparently. Have you ever worn gin as perfume?
I've got a number of perfumes here because we are sat at my vanity, so to speak. But no,
you know, I'm a big perfume fan. I've got a huge collection of perfume, bigger collection of perfumes than record collection, in fact. But this is good stuff.
Okay,
so I bought this little bottle because I didn't know if I was going to like it, and this bottle just called to me. Very pretty little pink bottle, and it's pomegranate and rose gin, and I put it over ice because I don't like carbonated stuff. I don't like anything fizzy. So I thought tonic's probably not going to be for me. So I thought, well, I'll have it over ice. I kind of glugged it and thought, oh my dear, goodness me, I'm not going to be able to drink this neat. And I've added a load of cranberry juice thanks to Twitter. And I asked, what should I mix it with? Somebody said cranberry juice. I thought, thank goodness I've got cranberry juice in, and that's what I'm having.
Amazing. Well, you've got
gorgeous.
Cocktail. I've only had 3, honest. You've got your own cocktail.
I couldn't have 3 of these. I'd be under the table.
We need a name for that cocktail.
It's good. It's a bit weird though. Cranberry with rose and pomegranate. Yeah. That'd be strange.
I mean, it's all pink. They're all pink things. So...
They're all pink things. We'll call it the pink. Right? The pink pussy. There you go. I've named it.
Pink pussy.
Named my cocktail in honour of your new video.
Brilliant. I mean, I couldn't think of a better thing.
No. Now, you've been very busy packaging stuff lately, haven't you?
Oh my God, packaging.
Tell us what you've been packaging, where you've been sending it, and what we've got to look forward to on the 27th of November. Go on. I'm going to start. Why do you tell me? I'm going to start my cheeses. Because I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cheeses here.
You've got a brie camembert. You've got some stilton.
No, that's brie. Yeah. This one's stilton. I like all of them. This one is like a red Leicester, I think. A red something. Goat cheese. And this is a crunchy Barber cheddar. Have you heard of that?
No.
Crunchy something cheddar. Well, it's a some kind. Anyway, I'm going to get started. You're going to talk and drink. Well, I eat.
Would eat, but basically, we were so I made these pizzas, and we were so starving that that I cooked them, and I ate one already. So sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Packaging up a million things, a million billion things. I have this love-hate relationship with packaging up pre-orders, because it's always really exciting because you're packaging up pre-orders and you know these people really want things, and I always like to write little notes and like make them really special and personalized.
Yeah, I've seen your note. It's very sweet.
But at the same time, it takes a really long time.
I can imagine.
So yeah. Spent a good number of hours packaging all of these up and sending them all over the place. Loads in the UK, but we shipped some out to America, some to Australia, Germany, Netherlands, France. So yeah, kind of a bit all over the place. So it's always really fun, you know, just seeing them, and like then once they've posted, then you go through the anxiety of like, are people going to hate it, and is it all going to arrive? So that's the anxiety. So I do love it when people put photographs of it online. Like, oh thank God they got it. Oh thank God they got it. Oh that's okay. No one's gonna complain. So
you don't have to worry about people hating it, though. I think that would be very surprising.
Oh, thank you. But it's the arty thing, isn't it? It's like we're all riddled with self-doubt constantly, and like as soon as you write something, you're like, oh, this is really good, and then you've listened to it like 300 times while you've mixed it, and you've lost any perspective about whether it's actually good or not, and so you're like, don't know anymore.
In case people are wondering what we're talking about, it's your new EP, Underground. So that's being released 27th of November. It's got some nice artwork on it as well. It's like,
yeah, it has.
What is that? It's another cat of some sort.
It's another cat.
Wow.
It's a Bengal cat, that one. So yeah, that's just some sketch work that actually I just found online, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. I didn't do it myself, not that skilled. But yeah, I just didn't want it to have just a picture of me on this time. Like there's a picture back and everything, but I don't know, it kind of felt like, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't right. I don't know why. So yeah, I there's no picture of me on it. Because just why not?
Are you represented through the cat, through the Bengal?
I feel that like I am part cat anyway, so anything there's a section of my soul in there, you know. So
have you got any cat tattoos?
Surprisingly not. No, my tattoos are stars, flowers. Oh my God.
All right.
Amazing. So all right.
I promise you, the camera is not drunk. Come on, behave. Not you. Behave.
Not me. I won't behave. I'm not going to behave.
I would possibly ask you to behave. Right.
Do you want to see my tattoos? I'll take my clothes off if you want.
Okay. Well, I've seen one already.
You got
last time I interviewed you were talking about it.
Yeah.
Very lovely tattoo on.
Yeah.
I can't remember where it was on actually, but
I've got the flower.
It had a little dotted circle around it. It was a plant of some sort.
I'm gonna get
an obscure plant.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit! Falling off my chair.
And I got let me feel better
there as well. See, it's just like
wow.
And then I got some bits and bobs. But yeah, I don't have any cat ones. I kind of feel that's wrong. So maybe I need to get some paw prints somewhere.
Yeah, on your bum, paw prints.
On my bum.
It's a bit tacky. Yeah, like, you know, maybe it's too tacky. Actually, I was thinking of you the other day, Verity, because I was listening to the news, and they were saying about peacocks going into administration. I thought of you straight away. I finally found out about what happened.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I did have a bit of a chuckle to myself. I know I thought it was awful, people being made redundant, but seriously, you know.
So funny though, like my mum watched that and she was like, Verity! Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, people might not have seen that first interview with you, but you know, Verity was very, very candid with the truth and told me about some previous lewd experience that she'd had in a doorway of Peacock's store.
Yeah, Peacocks in more ways than one. So
now, whenever I hear anything about peacocks, which I did,
I
think of you.
Oh, that's kind of lush though. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I definitely overshared that. I'm an oversharer.
No, that's good. That's what you need to be when you're being interviewed. Otherwise, it's boring.
Yeah, fair.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
No, we would not. No,
we would not want that. So, Verity, you like cooking, don't you?
I love cooking. Yeah,
I like the eating, not so much the cooking. But I noticed that, you know, band Massive, Australian band, they've brought out a rock and roll cookbook. I think you are the rock and roll Nigella of our generation. You need to be bringing out a cookbook, Verity.
Oh, mate, that would be amazing. I actually haven't thought about that. I was like,
or a series of videos or something.
I'd make it. Oh, did you see? I don't know whether
you
saw.
I did see something. I
did a really great cooking video.
I think I did see that
on my Instagram. It's very candid. It's like, bung this in there, bung that. It was a lot. I'm considering doing a bit more. I'm writing a lyric book at the moment and doing some sort of illustrations and stuff, just kind of the songs that we wrote in lockdown. But it can be lyrics and like recipes. I don't know, like just put some random stuff in. You know. Yeah. I saw that Massive did that, and I thought that's awesome. And also, very cool. Really upset that I'm not in there.
Well, you could have your own book.
I can have my own book. Yeah.
That's what you should do.
I talk about stiff peaks like Nigella does. So yeah.
That's a perfect name for the book. Has she got a book called? Oh my goodness.
Mine fell down now.
Wow.
I should call it Stiff Peaks. I should definitely call it Stiff Peaks.
That's a brilliant name.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can like put you there so you don't fall over so much.
No.
The cameras are drunk, but we're not.
Well, we'll soon see about that. I've still got a whole glass of this red. You know, I've still got all that, and there's not that much cranberry juice in there. Just enough to give it a lovely colour.
Should be though, obviously, majoritively gin with a little.
I couldn't believe how strong it was. Honestly, it's that long since I drank, so I don't really drink at home. And for that matter, I don't usually drink when I go out because
you're super sporty.
If I'm at a gig, if I'm going to a gig, I'm not drinking because I'm generally working.
Yeah.
Although I'm not reviewing anymore, as you know. But when I was going to gigs, I was reviewing. Of course, I had to write and pages and pages of notes, and so of course I was driving there and back, so I didn't drink at all. And I'm not a big drinker, and I don't drink at home. So yes, so I'm very lightweight. Sorry,
I'm a bad influence on you.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, you know, a bit. What do they say? A bit of what you fancy does you good. So I fully agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, very true. I say. So, tell me about the live streams you've been doing.
So they are chaotic, very fun and weird. It's more like someone described it the other day as rock and roll Tiswas. It's like it's just like Alex and me being Alex and me, and like pissing about and being silly, but also playing a few of our songs that people have requested that week, and generally just chatting to people and taking the piss out of each other. And it's lovely. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's
date night for you every time. It's lovely.
Thank you. It just feels like something really fun to do. It's nice for us, and it's nice for other people to feel like there's some sort of social occasion and event happening. And you know, it's you know, we've formed a little kind of a nice kind of group of people that are always there, and they all talk to each other. And you know, I'm just really excited about when they all get to meet finally at a gig and stuff. But for now, it's really, really good. Yeah, it feels.
Speaking of gigs, have you got any plans for next year? Or is it too soon to be, you know?
So we have some gigs in the diary, which we haven't really announced because we don't know whether they're going to happen. And, you know, being completely and utterly honest, I don't want to announce stuff and then have to push them around and let people down, because I hate letting people down. Also, at the same time, genuinely, and you know, very, very sadly, we don't know if the venues are going to be there. You know, it's sadly something that we've really got to think about. You know, we just don't know what's happening. So we have had stuff that was obviously pushed back from this year that at some point will probably happen, but everyone's now, I think when lockdown lifted the first time around, before we came back into the second one, a lot of people started planning a lot of gigs, and everyone's like, okay, well, we can do something social distancing. And you know, a lot of people did a really good job with the stuff that they were doing, but we felt as a band that we weren't quite ready to gig yet. That personally, as I've said to you before, I've only got 1.5 lungs and I've got asthma, and if I were to catch it, it would be really, really bad. So we've gone on the side of caution, but we started booking some things for next year. But to be honest, we don't know if they're going to happen or not. You know, hope they do, but we just don't know. And if it's not safe, we're not going to do them. So, but obviously we're hoping that it is safe and they go ahead and everything's safe and good and fine, but you just don't know.
Is it sort of individual gigs, or is it a tour you planned, or
so we've been talking to a few people about like booking a tour I'm just so hesitant about the whole thing, just because genuinely we don't know what's going to happen, and I feel that a tour is a lot of effort from the bands and the promoters' point of view. It's a lot of time and it's a lot of money to hire all the venues, get all the ticketing sorted, you know, everything else, get the hotels booked for in between gigs. You know, it's a lot, and yeah, it's not something that I feel I want to do at the moment if I can't guarantee that it's going to happen. So it's, yeah, we're just being cautious basically, but I'm optimistic that there will come a point where I feel less cautious and we're able to do it.
Yeah. Well, let's hope, eh? Let's hope. What do you think is going to happen in Christmas time? Do you think we're going to be allowed to see family, or?
Well, I'm going to be wherever, so standard. No, I think I suspect we probably will be able to see them to a point. I don't know whether they'll do like a rule of 6 thing, or whether they'll do a only people from 2 households or something like that. But
yeah, that's what I'm reckoning. It will be probably 2 households.
Yeah, I have a feeling it'll be. I think personally, I think it'd be really unwise to have a 5-day free for all, because if they have a 5-day free for all, it's just going to be a nightmare. Like 2-3 weeks later, it's going to be such bad impact in January, which is probably one of the worst months of the year anyway, and super depressing. So yeah, I think we'll be able to see some people, but maybe not everyone we would want to see.
You know, I used to find January really depressing, as most people do, but funnily enough, both my children now have their birthdays in January, so it's not depressing anymore. It's expensive now. It's expensive rather than depressing.
Yeah, you basically got Christmas and then birthdays, which is like double whammy.
Their birthdays are 11 days apart.
Oh my god. No time to save up in between those.
No time to save up. So you got to plan the presents properly. You ask them for a list. You think, right, how do we divide this between Christmas, between birthdays, and we've done okay with it so far. So, but yeah, it certainly brightens up the month anyway. So. Yeah,
definitely. January is January is a hard month for me, because I'm a bit of a depressive person sometimes, even though I'm quite jolly.
A lot of jolly people are.
Yeah, it's just dark and it's cold. It's always cold. So January and February, I don't like the cold. And
I don't.
Yeah, I just like to have, and because we don't have the gigs and stuff, it's like I want something to look forward to. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be struggling, and I think a lot of people do find Christmas really stressful and hard as well. So I think it's going to be really hard. So we've all just got to look after each other, I think, and we've got a great online community of people that all do talk to each other, and we all look out for each other, and I think that's something that we have got, so that's good.
Definitely, totally agree with that. Photos.
Yeah,
you've been doing some lovely photos, and with Adam Kennedy during the lockdown, and then I did because you recommended him, and it, do you have a favorite picture, and is there any kind of photo you wouldn't take? Some of them are a bit saucy, aren't they?
Well, I mean, in the bath, but I'm wearing a dress, so I suppose they're saucy, but I'm wearing a dress, so I figured they're not that.
Well, there was one that you were wearing where you couldn't see the bottoms. There was nothing on top, I don't think, but you had fluffy pajama bottoms on, which you wouldn't have guessed had we not known.
I know.
And that's the funny thing, I sit here and do my interviews dressed up, not in pajamas usually, with my fluffy slippers on. No one can see.
Yeah, no, that was actually the one where I had the fluffy pajama bottoms on. I actually took that myself, sat at this very desk.
Oh, so, that's a good picture.
The lighting's quite good here. But no, Adam's been great. He's taken lots of really fun, and he's done such an amazing job on the project as well. And
really good.
Yeah, it was really fun to work with him and fun to have a photo shoot virtually. But I kind of wished I wasn't in my house. I was like, my house doesn't got fun backdrops. I want to be somewhere where there's something more exciting going on. So
the ones you in the bath were brilliant.
They were really
my favorite.
I know.
So well.
Yeah, they came out really good. Yeah, he did a great job.
Are you still doing radio presenting with emerging rock bands?
I did a one-off special for the guys,
and
that was epic, and I really enjoyed it. But oh my god, it takes so much time. I have got so much respect for people that do this day in day out. It took me 3 hours to put a 1-hour show together, and with the fact that I'm already like completely swamped for time, like I just have no idea how I would ever do that. And I think as well, with my vague hope of gigs coming back next year, there's just no way that I could commit to anything like that long term. So I didn't want to do anything and commit to anything long term where if I'd have to let them down. So it was a one-off special, but you never know, I might do another one-off special at some point.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
why indeed. Yeah. So anything you want to talk about, or anything you want to ask me? Because We're having a two-way conversation here.
You're very good.
I just determined not to make this an interview. So I want to say whatever comes to your mind, and and we'll talk about it.
I've noticed that your gorgeous photos are now are up on Instagram, and I just wanted to say that you look absolutely stunning. You must be getting some beautiful feedback. I love that you've done.
Thank you so much. It was freezing cold that day. It was in January 2018. And those photos were taken in a freezing cold mill, because we've got loads of converted mills around here, in the old industrial north. And it was freezing in there. I wasn't wearing anything. Well, I was wearing a few things, but nothing that would make any difference apart from so.
That tutu looks really warm. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've actually worn that since over leggings. It doesn't have quite the same effect though, I don't think. But so
how's Coco?
Coco's been sick 3 times today. Yeah, I don't know. He seems fine. He's off his food this evening, but he seems fine apart from that. He does get sick every now and then. I think it's because I did his worming again today. We took him to the vet. He's now 6.9 kilograms as opposed to 5.3 last month. That's how much he's grown in 4 weeks.
Wow.
Every time it's like huge, leaps. So I might be overfeeding him. I didn't think so, but anyway. So I gave him his worming tablet today, and that was at lunchtime. And then he was sick like a few hours later. And I think I should have read the thing that came with it, because I'm really worried now in case I was only supposed to give him half or a quarter, because it was quite a big tablet, and I tried cutting it off and I couldn't. It was too hard. And I've thrown away the packaging. I can have a look, but I'm sure I was right. I just thought
Google it. Just Google it. It'll be fine.
Well, I don't know what it's called, but I felt it was awful guilt. Oh my god, have I given him? Normally I read everything. I'm so conscious of that.
He was sicking up the worms.
I don't think he's actually got worms. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have them. I think I would have known that. No, it's a preventative thing they do every month. But well, I've got his flea treatment to do later, so that's better.
He'll enjoy that.
He doesn't notice it. You just squirt this little liquid on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
He's got so much fur, you can't actually get to it. It's just verbal. I can't even get his collar on there, because he's just trying to attach it without getting the fur cord. It's really impossible. But apart from him throwing up, he's doing really, really well.
He's so cute though.
Yeah, I know. He's super cute. I just adore him. And it's like, I can't remember life before we had him. So I absolutely.
The kids must love him as well.
Yes, they do. They absolutely adore him. We all do. And there's nothing else I can say about that. He's just
The babies are amazing.
Babies are amazing. Yes. And so is this gin. I'm going to let you go, but and then finish your gin off. I don't think I can eat any more cheese. I've had a good go at them.
I think you've done really well, and I'm very proud of you.
Well,
yeah.
Are you for eating cheese?
Yeah, very proud. Yeah, I'm a cheese off. Anyone eating cheese makes me happy.
Oh, good. Well, I ran out of crackers, so I just sort of was picking at it. I've had a good bit of filter, brie, bit of whatever that was. I think it was cheddar. It was very nice. I've got some homemade apple cake. I didn't make it myself, but I bought it from a shop where they make it themselves. And,
is that a treat?
Local deli.
Yeah. A treat for after the gin.
Yeah. Well, for after the cheese. Yeah. Oh. It's my dessert.
So
I'm going to go and I think I'm going to heat up a bit of apple cake and have it with the rest of the gin. I think that sounds quite nice, doesn't it? And the house will smell amazing.
Yeah, because you'll get that appley, cinnamony smell, and it's a really autumnally kind of warm smell.
Yes, I will. And listen, Verity, it's been lovely talking to you. I hope we get to do a slumber party, in real life one day, because we'll have so much fun. And also, you better make the most of peacocks while it's still around.
No, I'm going to limber up now.
Yeah. Limber. I very nearly said limber up for what? And stupid me, yes. You limber up, get yourself down to peacocks and release that cookbook. And don't forget, guys, Verity's latest EP is out on the 27th of November. What's it called, Verity?
Ungrounded. Right.
We're done. Thanks so much.
Thank you, honey.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Your hair's looking lovely this evening.
It's in need of a recolor.
I quite like the light lilac colour.
Yes.
really
quite
pretty.
like that. It goes like that near the front, because I think the front bit's been highlighted in the past more than the back, so it's naturally fades more. And yes, I quite like it. It's just the roots, you know. So don't talk about roots.
No.
You used to have green hair. What's happened to yours? I liked the green.
It just like it faded out, and it went really, really. It really dried it out, and it got really strawy at the end. So
it will do that.
Yeah. So I've put like a nourishing, my normal color back over the top, sort of nourish it and let it sort of calm down for a bit and grow it out for a little bit, and then probably when we're gigging again, I'll probably go crazy color again.
You do that. Yeah,
the plan. I've got dye waiting. I just want it to repair itself a bit first. So
that's very caring, and that's a good idea. Let's keep it in tip-top condition. So I hope to see you at a gig soon, somewhere, somehow.
Yeah. It will happen. It will happen. Like, and imagine, like, when it does, it's going to be so much fun. It's just going to be brilliant, isn't it?
It will be brilliant. It will be. Yes, I'm very much looking forward to that day, as I know you are. So
take care.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too, honey.
Again, a great chat. Great chat.
Bye.
Bye.